as you've been driving through Northwest Arkansas, you may have noticed a mysterious billboard on I-49 last year asking the question, who is Tim Watson? And for almost a year, there we go right there, and for almost a year, that question didn't have an answer. But then last fall, we learned that Tim Watson, among many other things, is a local attorney. So Tim is here joining us today, and we're going to learn all about you and what you do here in Northwest Arkansas. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
thank you.
For joining us.
Glad to be here. For sure. Very glad to be here.
Yeah. So let's talk about the billboards, of course, because it just says, you know, who is Tim Watson? How did you come up with the idea?
Yeah, most narcissistic marketing campaign ever. I actually came up with the idea. I actually didn't come up with the idea. A good friend and mentor of mine, Tom Buffington, who started Buffington Homes, suggested to me when I was looking to branch out from Newport, which is where I originally started practicing in 2011, that I might try to get my name out there, and that kind of a clever way to do it might just be to ask the hanging question, who is Tim Watson?
Yeah.
So this was his idea. And in 2021, I put him up on the billboards and decided to put my existential crisis out there for everybody to see.
Sure.
And didn't have a great answer to that question when I put him out there. I developed over the next year, over 2021, the idea to put out several videos that answer that question.
Okay.
So I had to come up with the answer. And in addition to many other things that I highlight in these videos, I am an attorney. And what an attorney essentially does is learn who their clients are so that they can apply the law to their clients' lives. Contrary to popular opinion, attorneys learn the truth and then apply the law to the truth. Okay. So a very big part of who I am as an attorney is to actually learn who my clients are, which is why I end every segment with, I am Tim Watson, who are you?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Now, Watson & Watson, as we can see right here, is this a family firm?
It is. So Watson & Watson, I went back and joined my father and my brother in 2011 in Newport, Arkansas, on the other side of the state, and I've come over here to Fayetteville, but we each handle cases all over the state. They're here, I'm there, we do a lot of traveling, we're all courtroom attorneys, and it's very much a family firm.
Yeah, and we were talking a little bit about medical malpractice, and I know there's a specific story that relates to you in that.
Yeah, so I do medical malpractice. I actually, as you might have noticed in my videos, mentioned that I have 4 kidneys. I actually do have 4 kidneys. I have had 2 kidney transplants, and my most recent one was in 2014. I'm great. I'm as healthy as I can possibly be. The kidney works well. I honestly couldn't be healthier.
That's good.
I had the honor in 2016, 2017, a few years ago, of representing the family of a veteran who we suggested did not get excellent medical care. And I have had the opportunity to get fantastic medical care, but I have also had the misfortune of having some bad experiences. And that case really spoke to me. On a personal level, that case really spoke to me. And as I was working it up and developing it and ultimately went to a 3-day trial on this claim for this veteran, I realized that this is really important to me.
Yeah,
and so in addition to the contract litigation that I do a lot of, I do medical malpractice.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
For sure. Yes, and we've got some information right there on your screen. If you want to reach out and contact Watson & Watson for all types of needs that you would have, just reach out to Tim. We know who he is now.
Thank
Please do.
Tim.
I love to talk.
Yeah, absolutely.